Wait. Wait. I I guess I screwed up a little bit. Hey, if you hadn't noticed, Nemo's not here, but that's okay because we got my friend Lawrence. All right, but before Lawrence is on the show, well, everybody knows Lawrence. He's been on here before. You know what to do. Subscribe, tell your friends, and all that stuff. You're gonna email me. Email me at it's Tejano at gmail.com. I'm not going to put it on the screen. You can watch previous shows on that. And we have Lawrence. Okay, so let's welcome Lawrence, DJ NDO. Okay. Whoops, how do I do? There we go.
Ah, the fact that it took so long for you to send that clap was a little anticlimactic.
Yeah, I haven't.
Like,
We were on the show. We didn't have last week's show because Elisa Marie from Grupo Señal canceled on us.
oh
So
wow.
you know what? I think I'm not sure if I told you this, but I told everybody that one of the most stressful things for me for the show is booking artists. And then when I book them, because I book them like a couple months in advance, like 6 to 8 weeks in advance,
Yeah.
and I try to reconfirm the week before, and they cancel on me, and I'm going, and then Nemo, he hates having a show without a guest on here, and I don't care. Well, having guests is nice.
I'm a guest. Where
I
is
know.
he?
I okay, but I'm explaining that I really when I started Tejano Talk, I
um,
didn't want to guest every week. I just wanted us to talk about Tejano, but Nemo and myself, and then talk to other the chat people and stuff, and every once in a while have a guest on it. But no, Nemo doesn't like that. Nemo
well,
likes having a guest that like that. I guess he just doesn't like talking to me.
or maybe he just doesn't have a lot to talk about.
That's true because you know what? I think I know more Tejano than he does.
Ah,
Yes,
the
remember.
gauntlet, the gauntlet has been thrown down.
I don't know if we have new viewers. If you go back to the old show like 2 years ago, I was trying to educate myself back on the new Tejano because I'm really good at the old Tejano back in the '90s and stuff. And I took that 20-year hiatus, and then but now I'm all caught up and I've gone beyond Nemo. So I think that's why Nemo doesn't really want to just talk to me about it and stuff like that. But so hey, we already got a chatter. Hey, this is
Yeah.
Felipe. Felipe's got an awesome YouTube channel. It's AGL Videography, and he's got lots of viewers. But what does it say? Hey, salutes, guys. I have my own podcast equipment, but need to set it up to join in. Ah,
Hey, you
okay.
come on, Felipe. You were on my show, man. What's up?
Felipe was on your show?
Uh huh.
In the chat or live?
Live.
Like,
He helped me with
live?
Papucci.
Wait, when was this?
I interviewed Papucci a couple weeks ago. It was like 3 or 4
Yeah,
months
but,
ago.
oh, it was a couple weeks ago? Oh,
Hmm.
man. So,
Hey, Luis, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Lawrence, I'm what do you call this? Producing a show. I will put up the
I just
people we
saw
say
his
hi to.
name. Come on, man. Come on.
I know. Yeah, you're
Let's
so
play.
used to producing your show.
I
And
know.
by the way, for those people who are not familiar with me, DJ Endio or Lawrence, he does two podcasts. One, it's called Cubo Tejano Podcast on Mondays at 8 o'clock or 7:30 or
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And on Thursday, he does the Talk to Me podcast. Oh wait, the Cubo Tejano podcast is with Hilda, is your
Uh-huh.
co-host, and for the Talk to Me podcast on Thursday at 8 o'clock is with that Barbie chick.
With that Barbie chick.
Right, is your co-host, okay? And I did catch a little bit of it yesterday, even though I didn't say my usual shout out, but you had Cindy Ramos on there.
Yeah, I sure did.
Okay, so you know what? I met her at Vegas Town. Was it last year or
Yeah,
the year
it
before?
was last year. We
Oh, okay.
yeah, we were hanging out together.
Okay, so and she's like the she she's got that she's known as the Queen of Conjunto. Is
Yeah.
that what people call it? Okay.
Yeah, she's currently the she's doing conjunto. She's like one of the few women right now that are doing conjunto.
Well, guess what? I I don't know if everybody knows this, but next week I'm gonna have a lady that also is conjunto, but she's not labeled the queen of conjunto music, and her name is Liz Garcia.
Liz Garcia, yes,
Yes, and I met her like 3 years ago,
yeah,
and I kept on saying I'm gonna have you on the show, and I kept forgetting like
yeah.
that. But I saw her at the Tejano Music Awards this past November, and I said, you know what? I am so sorry. I am gonna reserve a date in February, and next week Liz Garcia is gonna be on the show. So I'm looking forward to having her, another female of conjunto. So that'll be.
She also won the best new artist award a couple years ago.
Oh, she did for the
Hmm.
Tejano Music Awards.
Hmm. Yep.
Oh wow, cool. Well, that hopefully, I haven't done a lot of my research yet. I always do it, the week before. That's why.
Hey, hey
When
Lawrence, hey Lawrence.
yes, I go Lawrence. Hey Lawrence, hook me up. Tell me that's how I surpassed Nemo by talking to you and watching your podcast and stuff.
Don't.
But
You missed my lesson of the day. I hear lately I've been doing, and just by proxy, it's not something that I set out to do on purpose or anything else. It just happens.
yeah,
But we'll be talking about certain things, and I tell them why, or I just explain things. I have these, like, okay, like yesterday it was chamba. No, it was the last week it was chamba. Do you know where that word chamba comes from? Where they say it's a slang word for work. People say we're going to chamba.
in what language?
In
Spanish?
Spanish, yeah, Spanish. Voy al
Oh,
chamba.
okay.
People were like, chamba. That word is not a Spanish word, by the way. It's a colloquialism.
Oh,
But
it is.
yeah, where that comes from is back in during 1940s, late 40s and 50s. Uh, the during the Bracero agreements, Mexicans were freely able to travel back and forth across the border, and they would come and work.
Okay.
And part of the agreement was that if you were working, then if you stayed here in the United States for more than 2 years, then you could apply and get citizenship.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
That was according to because a lot of people have this misconception of how to become a citizen. The stuff that we do right now, that didn't
Wait, you
happen.
could do that now?
What?
The
No,
rules
no,
aren't the same.
no, no.
Okay.
It's not the same. The stuff that we do now, that all the taking tests and taking the classes and all that, that happened in the 80s.
Okay.
Before then, before 1967, all you had to do was just be here.
Oh really?
Yes, you had to be here a year, at least 1 year. And I think, well,
Wait,
actually,
is that if you were here illegally?
there is no illegal or legal way. That was not the deal. No. If you were here working, you're legal.
Okay.
That's all it was. Up until 1965, when the Bracero agreements were over. Then after that, it was 5 years. You had to be here five
Okay.
years.
You would be here legal, but you wouldn't be a citizen until you apply.
Right. Right.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's a nice little history about that.
Well, wait, but no, no.
Oh,
The word chamba comes from being part of that program. You got paid by the local chamber of commerce. That's
oh,
who would
Chamba.
be
Okay,
that
Chamba.
would that's where that chamba. We have to go to the chamber to go get our check, and it's the
Okay.
chamber of commerce, and it just kind of turned into chamba. That's why we say chamba, or they say chamba, but it
Now,
comes
that's
from,
a made up word that became a word.
yeah, it was a colloquialism. Yeah,
Okay.
so we take on a lot of Spanish does that a lot.
Yeah.
Like we use fish. Spanish is here in Texas. They say fish, pescado, whether it's
Yeah.
or whether it's in the water, which is
Yeah.
incorrect. That's incorrect Spanish. Grammatically incorrect because a fish on your
So
a fish on your plate is pescado, but a live fish in the water or in a fish tank, that's pez.
that's new to me. I didn't know that one. I
Yeah,
would have said
it
pescado.
is. Well, that's grammatically correct. However, in English, we only have one word for fish.
How do you say fishing?
Fishing,
Yeah, in Spanish.
pescando.
Pescando?
Yeah, catching. But pez is the name for fish in the water. Just like you have beef and cow, right?
Okay.
You have pork and pig. You have
Right.
poultry and chicken. Those exist in Spanish as well, but not fish. Fish is
Oh,
fish.
okay.
So they've taken on that colloquialism, and that's why they call it pescado. But the
Okay.
correct word is pez.
Yeah, we only have one word, right?
Two
Fish.
letters.
Whether you have one fish or two fish or three fish,
It's just fish,
or just fish.
or
Which
a school of fish.
that's okay. That's true. I go to school. I teach at school. Okay. All right. I guess everybody knows that Nemo's not here, and we don't need him because Lawrence and I could just talk all day. And you know what? It's probably good that he is not here because we'd probably just ignore him, right? Like
No,
that because
don't say
he.
that.
Someone's phone's on.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
And so, because we're going to talk about Tejano stuff and like our trips that we're going to plan on. And Nemo, he doesn't travel.
No,
Even though I say I'll help, he could, he could use one of the other beds that I have because I always get two, and so I'll pay for the hotel. I'm not going to pay for a separate hotel, but he doesn't do that. All he would have to do is pay for flights and food. But the hotel's the most expensive part. Oh, by
yeah,
the way, did you book Vegas Tejano yet?
I have not. I did
Okay.
not. It's isn't it? But they haven't sent the email out, have they?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can start booking it. Well, because once I did the dates and I did the lineup, I think you can start booking it. And so, and everybody out there, if you go through their website, because if you go through their website or mention Vegas Tejano, you get the big discount. And I remember
Yeah.
the first time I ever said this, I paid like $1,200 for the first time I went, and I didn't go through the website. So now it's like under six or
Yeah.
around six
No,
hundred.
yeah, it's like right at $400, 400 and change. You
Yeah.
got to do it because even remember last year I had already booked it, but
Oh,
uh,
they dropped it. Right.
they dropped it because my card expired. Remember, it expired before that they took out the money, and so that's why I was like, "Oh
Yeah,
no
because it holds it there.
way!"
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that hold, they went to check the hold, and you have to do like $90 or something like that after a
Yeah.
month. They hold like
Yeah.
the month before you got 90. I even forgot that I even had it.
Right.
I mean, I forgot because I get my card automatically, so I was just like, "Hey, what do I need
Now,
to do about it?"
I said 600 because, well, for regular people, you'll spend about 400 or 500. But for me, I get there the Wednesday before, and
Yeah,
because it's from Thursday to Sunday, I get there Wednesday and I leave on Monday, so I'm there an extra 2 days.
yeah.
So that's why it's $600 for me, or around six for me. So, but I encourage everybody to go to Vegas Town. It's a great time. We're gonna have a table again, right?
Yes, yes, we are
And
actually.
I might sell merch because my stickers are going like hotcakes.
Yes,
Now,
they were.
I
Yes,
don't
they were.
know why. Maybe because they were free and everybody's taking it. Now, if I start charging for them, are they
No,
gonna?
I think it's because of the fact that it said Tejano time.
It's Tejano time,
It's Tejano time.
and you know what? It's always Tejano time, like that. That's how I get people. So I probably get it's gonna be limited run of T-shirts and stickers like that. Because I'm not gonna do caps. Oh, you had your merch also
Yeah,
like that. And
I have caps as well. I didn't wear my cap. I'm
yeah,
wearing my because they're all black, and this one's the one that I just picked up,
yeah,
and so I just put it on. I was like, oh shit. Okay,
yeah.
that's
I don't want to sell caps. Well, maybe not yet.
not yet.
It's a there's only three people that have caps. It's me. Uh, Mark now has a cap, and my old camera guy in medical
A medical.
has a
Yeah,
cap. Yeah, so those are very exclusive, I guess, like that. Or I don't want to spend money because these are expensive, like that. Because these aren't the ones that these are fitted. They're not the adjustable kind, and this is the ones I like. But I might have T-shirts. I don't know how many. It'd be very limited and very expensive because I need to make a profit. Hopefully, pay for my. You'll be sponsoring Tejano time. It's Tejano time and Tejano talk if you buy one of my T-shirts.
Yeah,
Okay.
buy the T-shirt. Help us out, man.
Yes, it's not like I'm probably not going to sell them for $20 or anything like that. I'm probably going to sell them like high 30s or $40 or something like that.
Well,
Because
it is expensive to do. Now,
yeah, how much? How much are t-shirts usually? Artists, how much do they usually sell them for? Like $30, 35?
oh yeah, 30 easy. I know sometimes it's 25. It just depends.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell it for 25.
But yeah, usually
Yeah,
it's like $30,
yeah.
you know.
I wanted to help me pay for all my expenses. Like that. And if I make more than my expenses, it'll help me pay for Tejano Music Awards or fanfare and stuff like that. I have lots of expenses. I have no money coming in from this show. I have a lot of money going out. And
Mhm.
Lawrence, you feel my pain also, right?
Wow,
Like that.
I'm there with you.
Yeah. But you know what? That reminds me, our project Tejano Connects, which Buddy has dropped the ball again.
I didn't say a word. You
I
said
know you don't have to. I'm self-deprecating. I mean, I hate that I drive, but I know I've told you a lot, but I'm not sure if I remember. Hey guys out there, did I tell you about the scam? I think I did because I remember telling Nemo about the scammer that was involved, and I finally, I think like 2 weeks ago, I think I finally said, forget it. I'm gonna try. It's You can't get blood from a rock, I guess. And so I'm not. I'm gonna stop trying to squeeze blood out of that rock or that shit bag. I don't normally cuss, but I did this time. Okay. All right.
well, I mean,
So
obviously he made you upset. Yeah, I mean, with
yeah,
good reason too, because he was just being a jerk about
yeah,
things, you know. And
and about $1,000 worth of scamming
yeah,
overall. I did get something because I paid for a course, but not for the project that I really paid him for. And so, but I'm clearing everything about with that. So it's
well,
about
no,
time.
it's the principle of the fact. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
He took
So
advantage of me. I hate that. I hate
mm,
that they took advantage. Hey, by the way, I saw a glitch a little bit on the screen. Tell me, you guys out there, if we are lagging. All right.
it's not you. It's me. It's probably me.
Is it the light?
No, it's not that. It's just that I'm using my ATM Mini, and
Okay.
the ATM Mini is connected with a USB cable, but the USB cable is one of the long cables. And
Okay.
if you know anything about Ohm's law, the traveling of the electricity when it goes from
Distance matters or
it
length
just
matters,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and so
Length
therefore
matters.
it's too far, and so therefore it loses the signal, and it's not as clean as it could possibly be. So sometimes it glitches.
Okay. All
So
right.
I mean that's why never buy a 25-foot HDMI cable, because it will last maybe a month, because that's too long of a distance. 18 feet is the longest you can push a 4K signal over a HDMI
Okay.
cable.
Okay, but that's not true for like that internet plug thing, right?
Okay, no, no. For RJ45, the
Okay.
RJ45, in order to push it for that long, you can go about 75 feet
Okay.
if it's a non-twisted pair. But if it's a twisted pair, you can go about 175 feet.
Okay, because I have a long blue one because my router's way on the other end, so I didn't know how much of it I needed.
But
So
if it's an RJ6, that's totally different, because that has electricity in it, and that can go 500 feet.
okay,
If it was a BNC, that's even better. So
okay, all right. Hey, Felipe might know that stuff, but I don't. Okay,
just,
but okay,
he's like, come on, man, shut up.
all right. Oh, and by the way, let's see what did Felipe say here. I love Felipe. Oh wait, this is Luis. Hey, Luis. It says I love Felipe's channel, especially Tejano concert. Yes, he has a lot of stuff on there.
Sure does.
It says, "Hello, just bad timing. I was driving that day." Hello.
Wait, when when he was on my show, he was using his cell phone,
Oh, cell
and
phone. Okay.
he was driving, and he sometimes he would drop out. But I mean,
Uh,
it was still cool that you were there, bro. Don't feel bad, man. I really do appreciate everything that you did for me, man. It was
you know
awesome.
what? I don't mind have. I prefer people on their computer because it's a better connection and stuff like that. But if I have to work with a phone, we everybody knows the internet. It's not the best like that. So like
I think
so
I think people don't understand the technology.
yeah,
They don't understand the technology about how the system works. The bandwidth is only limited. That's it. Regardless of how much is there, there's only 2.5 Gs. Everybody's using 2.5. It's gone. You can't
yeah,
get more. Oh, my phone is new. That doesn't mean anything. Everybody gets their allocation, and that's it.
yeah. That's true.
So if it falls off, that's why some people are like, man, the phone service here sucks. No, it doesn't. It's just that everybody in the room is using the same system you are.
Yeah,
And
like
there's
Eddie Gonzalez was our first interview for 2025, which is a great show, but it was kind of fuzzy, because
Mhm.
he was in a nightclub and the connection wasn't very good, or everybody in that nightclub was probably on their phones and stuff. So,
Oh, I'm sure everybody was using their phone, and then plus also if it had a metal roof,
oh yeah, yeah.
that
See,
also impedes the some of the problems as
all
well.
right.
People
Hey,
just don't
you,
take
you
things
know
into
what?
consideration.
Okay, well, here it says, Felipe says, I know a guy that knows a guy at the flea market that could make me a hat. Okay, thanks. But that's a counterfeit. No, only three people have the real deal here. Okay.
He's talking about the homie electronics. He's
Yes.
got that
I,
guy. I can
I,
get it for
I,
wholesale, local.
I think Felipe is Chinese. No, I'm just joking. You know how they counterfeit everything and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
right. That's
All right.
true.
All right. We have a lot of stuff going on in this next 6 months, within the next six
Oh,
months.
God, yeah, so much stuff. We're
Uh,
falling behind. Actually, I feel like I'm falling behind. I've been just
okay.
trying to keep up.
Now, you have a tour going on with Jenny B and our friend Joanna Ray.
Yes,
And
sir.
so, how's that thing going so far? Tell everybody how's it going.
It's I'm doing fine. No,
Okay.
yeah, no, it's going well. I think I mean,
Wait,
we're
before that, the people out there, you know, I watch your show a lot, and you always say that I play instruments, the triangle, ding, like that, and then you say I can't sing. The only thing I can sing is Itsy Bitsy Spider. I thought you were serious with all this, and then I finally found out that you actually do play musical instruments, and you have a pretty decent voice. So,
a decent
kudos,
voice.
decent. I'm not gonna say you're pitch perfect.
Why would I
Okay,
not be pitch perfect? I've been on
okay,
stage
all
lots
right.
of times.
Okay, I'm trying to give you a little compliment without making your head grow. Okay,
You don't think, no, no,
all
yeah,
right.
I do play. I play.
Yes.
Hold on.
But I always thought you were joking, like, oh, I know, I suck at singing too. I can't play anything. I can play the little triangle thing too, but not very well. But no, damn it, you can play a lot of instruments very well,
Yeah,
like that.
I could do okay. I do
Yeah,
okay. No, it's just being in it for so long, you learn to pick up some things, and
yeah.
it's always somebody's too drunk, or somebody didn't show up, and so you got to fill in, and so you fill in, and that's
Okay,
the way it is. And
okay. I cut you off, and you were talking about the tour with Joanna Ray and Jenny B.
well, it's going really, really good. Um, the way we've done the tour, or the way we've structured it, is we're doing all the booking ourselves. I mean,
Good.
there's a lot of promoters out there, yes, and they promise you the world, and this is true, especially for a lot of new artists. This is true that you get, yeah, come on down, help me out this time, and I'll really get you next time. And that's never the case. And I've been on that
Do
side.
it for exposure.
Yeah, do it for exposure. Yeah, you're gonna love it. She said, "You exposure shit." No, but
Yeah.
that's been the here low recent. Here that's been the story. And to be honest with you, it's tough because see, uh, uh, sometimes I've gone to places, or Joanna and I we've gone to perform at locations, and they're like, okay, well we have the band. I mean, we have the equipment, and then I'm like,
It
okay, who's
doesn't.
yeah, who's your sound engineer? And they're like, what's a sound engineer? And I'm like, oh God,
Ugh.
and then, they don't have anything there. So it's just like, I've known this for a long time. So I always bring my extra stuff. I always bring stuff that I know that I'm going to need just in case. And it's been horrific. We've had some shows that I've had to pull a hat out of my ass, like, you know, and make it work. And
Right.
I, the good thing is I know what I'm doing. Could you imagine if everybody was there just as a musician didn't know how to hook up anything?
They don't call you DJ Indio for nothing.
Well, I've done this for a long time, so it was,
True
it's,
DJ.
yeah, it's worked out quite well. But with that, there, I then I get to take care of the sound system because I have my own sound system. I actually have two of them, all my own lights. I have everything, and so I was just like, you know what? Why don't we just take care of it? I'll go ahead and pay for everything. We'll get the door. We'll do a generous a split at the door, and then we'll just promote ourselves and just do it that way, because we can't count on waiting around for that one thing. And I really was tired of the, yeah, well, we'll book you for $500, and I'm like, $500? I've got my band has 7 people in it, and
A lot.
that's we're going 600 miles or 300 miles, and that's not enough. You got to understand, you're paying for a lot of different things, and then not to mention, what if your equipment breaks, or what if they do this wrong or that wrong?
Oh, when I said a lot, I didn't mean a lot of money. A lot of members in the band to split up that
Yeah,
five.
no, but I'm saying they're bringing a lot of equipment with them, and
Yeah. All right.
it'll be bad. My congas, I have congas, I have a bass, I have all these things, so it's a lot of money too.
Yeah.
The equipment, so you don't want it to be, you know. But anyway, that's enough
Yeah.
griping.
Even 1,500 is not a lot for a band that
It's
size.
not, it's not. But
Yeah,
that's,
that might be breaking even, if that.
yeah, that's right there. It depends on where it is too,
Yeah.
And then what really sucks is when you're doing a gig for $2,000, and
Mhm.
this happened to us. We did a gig for $2,000, and granted, it was an hour, but it was a festival, and they had like 10,000 people there. And you're like, you know, uh,
Yeah.
uh, really,
Eh, okay, I'm gonna, you know, everybody. I have this concert poster in here, and I used to help. You know, local bands that wanted exposure, we gave them. They didn't have to travel that far. They live in the same city, so we would give them like 2 to 3, maybe 500, depending on the popularity. Back
mhm,
then, back in the what was it, in the '90s, like that. But now, you have a quinceañera or a wedding or something. Minimum's going to be like 3 to 5,000,
yeah.
like that. Even if it's a local band,
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
that.
there's here in Midland. There's some bands that are just
Yeah,
cover bands, and they're not even tribute bands. They just play whatever, and they don't even play it well. And they're charging 4 grand,
yeah,
and these guys are happily paying for it. And then I'm telling them 2 grand is too much. I mean, not enough. And they're like,
right,
"Oh, well, we paid this group, and they're a really good group. We paid them 4,000. We'll do that same to you." What? They don't even have a single out.
right,
Joanna's been nominated like 9 times.
right.
She's been to places. She's open for a lot of people. They're just
Yeah,
not. It's not a. It's not. It's realistically, it's not a number that we
it's
should
not
be.
your niece going up there on a mic or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it's not a karaoke machine that we're
Yeah,
bringing out here.
exactly.
We're bringing out artists who've done the thing, who've done the
Right.
deed, especially people that have been musicians for such a long time. Some of my musicians that I have with me, they've been through several different bands, but they've always been good backup musicians,
Yeah.
and they love me as a manager because I know how to treat them,
Oh yeah.
and they enjoy the experience, and so they're willing to work with me, and they'll take my gig because of the kind of person I am. Because there's a lot of artists, a lot of musicians that don't want to work with other artists because they're like, "Nah, that guy's an asshole, man. I don't want to." I don't
Yeah.
wanna, you know.
And there's some musicians that bounce from band to band. So, oh, you got more money?
Yeah, it's
Sorry, well, I can't make this gig. And say, hey, but we have a gig. It's like yeah, but so and so is paying me more, or I'm sick, and then you find out they're
Yeah,
playing
no, it's happened.
somebody
It's
else.
it's
Oh
it's
yeah,
happened plenty of times, where we have, I'm like a week away, and they're like, "Hey, dude, man, I can't make it. Sorry,
right.
bro." And you're like, what? Yeah, yeah. I didn't get my day off from work and everything else. And you're like, okay, cool. Don't worry about it. You get somebody else, you rush them through the set, try to get them, and say, hey, don't worry about it. I'll play that song for you, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you're on stage and everything else. And then at the end of the night, you're having yourself something to eat, winding down. You go through Facebook and that fucker
And
is
they're
playing,
playing.
he's playing somewhere else.
Hey, you know what? Speaking about that, Tejano Connects, I think we're going to have a directory of artists and stuff. And then, not it. Okay, when we do launch, we probably not then, but we'll be working on it. And I told you I wanted to have a directory of musicians. So just in
Yeah.
case stuff like that, you have like a directory of musicians that could play, and those musicians could give you a sample of how they play and stuff. And I think that would benefit the industry and stuff like
I
that.
think
But
I think also one of the key things that I really like about what it is that we're doing is for the fans, they'll have a place where they can go, and it'll be a centralized location for the artist.
yeah,
Because even
and
like
you won't
Cindy,
get catfish like I've been.
right? Yeah, Cindy, she's usually Cindy. Yesterday, Cindy Ramos, she's usually on Instagram,
Okay,
and then others are always on Facebook, others are on TikTok. But
right.
we'll be able to centralize it to where you can
Yes.
go, and then we can get you that connection to them right away, and you don't have to go all these different things, all these different apps. You can just go one location,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Hey, and you know what? I hate that I don't make too many promises like that. And I hate it when I break it or I don't live up to my promise. But for you and all the our chatters and the Tano industry, I'm gonna try to get it done before Vegas Tejano. Okay, I'm giving myself 5 months.
Balloon Meskin is here.
Hey,
Hello.
Alfredo, how's it going? What's he say? Okay, I play for the love of the music, but getting paid is a plus. Yes.
And he,
Okay.
he actually said more like $8,000 to $10,000 is what when we were talking about the band. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you're right, Alfredo. And I'm not diminishing the fact that people are asking for that money. That's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying. What I'm saying is that there are people out there that are unwilling to give us that money because
Yeah.
of the fact that.
And it's mostly nightclubs that say that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's nightclubs and other people as well. But the new artists, we have the hardest time, and it shouldn't be, especially when it's good music and then it's a proven good music. I
All
mean,
right. What is Alfredo said? He said, "So
what
what
does
does a
a
new artist charge more or less?
honestly, like, okay.
Whatever they can get."
No, no. For me, just as a floor, this is what I use as a floor. I always go for $2,500, and the reason I go for $2,500 is because you want to do what it costs you to pay your band, and then you want to go 35% above that for anything else that's residual. But that's putting everything in the box. That
Yeah.
means your fuel, that means your hotel rooms and all this other stuff. But you also have to take in consideration what you're paying your guys. If you're paying your guys and you expect them to use that money for their hotel room, then then you
They're not
don't.
making anything.
Yeah, you take care of that. I mean, you let them take care of that themselves. But that's how I work that out. That's where I arrive at that number. It's 35% above what I do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You probably should charge more.
I
Just because that's not including your practice time because you pay for the musicians to practice with you to make sure that they know their music and they make your artist sound great like that.
oh, and I cook for them too.
And
I,
oh,
yeah, I
that's
cook for
good.
them and I have beer for them. I have beer in my fridge, dude. And
No
and
wonder you have a steady loyal
Yeah,
group of
I know. I
fans.
have beer in my group, and my brother came over and he's like, "Why do you have beer in your are you
You don't
drinking
drink.
again?" And I was like, "No, it's for the band." And he's like,
Yeah.
"That's a shitload of beer, bro." And I was like, "It's not for me. It's for them."
Yeah, when I used to live downtown Dallas, I didn't have a lot of food in my loft, but the whole bottom part, I'm OCD, so I had Bud Light and I put it in nice rows, and I
Oh
had
God,
Dos Equis put in a nice row, and I did all that, and that's what for my friends were here, so they
yeah,
always knew I had something like that, and some bottles of wine for the girls and stuff like that.
yeah.
But
I, I
uh,
I have wine as well. I have liquor. I used to have like big things of liquor, but I think my nurse is drinking my liquor.
Oh, oh, Gracie, be
No, no,
careful.
no. I have a nurse that helps me because I'm a disabled
Oh,
veteran.
okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Gracie.
Yeah, no,
All
no,
right.
no, no. But because I'm like, hey, and he's this big, tall, black gay guy, and so
Okay.
I was like, I don't want him to go freaking out on me because I said, hey, are you drinking? So
Uh, don't worry, he's not listening to this show.
well, no, he's not. But I mean, that's why I say I think he is. I don't know, but I don't drink it. I know it's not me, but it
Yeah.
sure is. It sure did finish really quick. And I have a specific bottle of rum that I always buy, a specific bottle of bourbon that I buy, but it's because I make a rum pumpkin pie and a bourbon
Oh.
pecan pie, and that's
Mm.
what I use.
Yeah.
See,
That burn you burn the alcohol out of it
right, correct. But
just
it's
for the
for the it's
taste.
for the flavor.
Right.
But if I'm only using it once a year or twice a year, maybe three times a year,
And it shrinks this.
and I'm running out of a freaking liter bottle,
Yeah.
how is that possible? And it's like I don't drink it, so that's
You
why.
gotta be careful when your grandkids get old enough to start reaching for it.
Nah, well, I mean, my daughter, she drinks every now and then. My
Okay.
son-in-law drinks now, but my son, he won't. And he's a lightweight
No,
when he
I'm
does
talking
drink.
about the grandkids.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna learn. You learn
Offer
to
me.
off
Yeah.
of yeah off of what you've seen, and not really. They don't. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that happening necessarily. I mean, Gracie's parents didn't smoke, and Grace doesn't smoke or drink, and so and more than likely they'll take on some of the traits that Gracie has. And Gracie's allergic to alcohol, like my son. My son's
Oh,
allergic
you
to alcohol.
allergic. You don't want to wish anybody allergies to any.
I don't wish it on them.
No.
But the deal is that they break out in hives when they drink more than like a little sip of. But I mean, she can drink like a margarita, and then that's pretty much it. Because if
A
she
weak margarita.
yeah, because if she drinks more, or like like at what was it that we went to go eat, mi tierra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and those big ones, she can't
Yeah.
do that one. It's like a small margarita she can do, but like
Yeah.
that big one, she'll drink like half of that, and then she starts breaking out. And she's like, I can't
Okay.
drink
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. I don't drink much anymore. I used to be a bartender in college, and
Hmm.
I just don't do it. I used to be a pizza cook. I don't eat pizza that much anymore.
I drink like a fish, man. I used to drink like a fish. It was
Yeah.
just that's what's funny is that Raulito, when I was interviewing Destiny, he came on and I was bringing up stories of when I would hang out with Raulito and Emilio, and there's a Crown Royal story I need to tell you,
Okay.
but it's just, and when I brought up Crown Royal, he was just like, don't tell nobody. And I
Yeah.
was just like, the people were like, come on, spill the beans. What's the Crown Royal story? And I was like, no,
Yeah.
because,
I've got some stories too, but I can't share them online.
yeah, I don't want to share them either. So,
I know. Yeah, I've got back in the '90s they did I'm not just talking about me. I mean, a lot of timers did a lot of things that
oh, yeah, no,
but
I was,
we're not going to talk about those days.
no, no,
So.
no. I mean, J.R. Gomez, we had that conversation when I interviewed
Mhm.
J.R. Gomez, and he's just like, he reminded me of something, and we were talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah. And then we were very innuendo about what we were saying. He was
Yeah.
just like, oh, dude. So anyway, it's
Yeah.
it's one of those things. But
Oh, oh,
the concert's go. I mean, the tour's going well. Be looking out for some new stuff that's coming out. It was just it's just that we had to put a little pause on it because we have the Tejano Mundial Awards. Joanna
right.
is going to be performing at the
Next
Tejano
week.
Mundial. Yeah, next week she'll be performing there. And then we got fanfare that's coming up. We're not on it though. I know Allie's on there. I saw Allie's name on
Okay.
there.
Okay. It's at the Hemisphere Park. What are the dates? March 13th through the 16th. It's Thursday through Sunday,
No, no,
and
no.
then on no,
3 days: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're not
it's not
doing a
Thursday.
Thursday. Mm-mm.
They they used to do Thursday.
Yep.
What? Are you serious? I booked
No,
from Wednesday.
no. They used to do Thursday. They're only doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's what I told you. There's a lot of changes here. They used to do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. They're only
Right.
doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They used to have 5 stages, five, Now they
Okay,
have
I
four.
remember 4 stages. Where was the 5th? Okay,
Okay,
there was one that,
no. Remember where
okay,
we parked the parking garage. Okay,
yes,
you come down to the parking garage, and immediately there's one right to the right.
yes, I remember that. It was a small
Okay,
one, it's in the grassy area.
yeah, okay, in the
Okay,
grassy area. Now, if we went to that grassy area, there's that little sidewalk, and over to the left, there's another one.
right, I remember that. That's the
Okay,
one
now
that,
that's the hot Tejano stage.
okay, that's 2.
Okay. Now, if we went back up and we went all the way across that same walkway before we came in and we kept going,
Way down there on the
there was
opposite.
another one on that
Right.
side,
Stephanie
right?
performed on that stage.
Yes. But
Okay,
let's
that's
go.
3.
Now we go back to where we started from, and then we're going to go straight down
The
and
grassy knoll.
to the grassy knoll. But right before we get to the grassy knoll to the right, there's another one that's right by the hemisphere. And that
Uh,
one's, yeah, there was another one right there to the right. And then you have the big one where Signal had to close down because it rained. That's five.
okay, the one that's in the grassy thing off to the right from the park. Besides, anybody who's out of town that is going to the fanfare,
Hmm.
a parking garage is the best place to be because
Oh yeah, most definitely.
yes, it's a little pricey. I think it was $10 or $15. You can't go in and out. You got to pay every time, but
Yeah, but
it's a bit.
it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Is Yes, there is going to be a radio gala on Thursday, and
Okay,
yeah,
so that's Thursday, but I'm gonna be there Wednesday. What day are you gonna be there?
probably Wednesday.
Oh, so we could just hang out on Wednesday and stuff like that, and then
Uh,
Thursday we can hang out until the radio gala.
yeah, I'll be there at the radio gala on
Yeah,
Thursday, and
broadcasting.
yes, and I have a
Okay.
booth at the Hana Music Awards as well.
You do? Yeah. Oh, you didn't cut. Okay, so you called and you found out about it.
No, they asked me.
The broadcast.
They asked me to put up my booth. Yeah.
So we don't have to pay for one. That's good. Hey, do we get it in the shade?
I have to bring my own tent.
Okay. All right. You wait. I can bring my tent. No, no,
Oh,
no. It's probably better you bring yours.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I have
I
tables.
don't know if I have all the spikes or everything for it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh well, cool.
it's going to
And so,
be at the same location at the Hemisphere next year. So I mean this
okay,
year. So.
all right.
And
So you're gonna bring artists there to put on the
that is
front,
the plan. That is the plan. I right now the thing is I'm a little
and
perturbed.
they could do some autographs though,
Yeah,
and sell a little merch while they're there in
yeah.
between.
That
So
the
that's
thing that
good.
the thing that bothers me is the fact that Joanna Ray is not performing, and she was like nominated for Artist of the Year, for New
What?
Artist of the Year, and she's not even performing. So I'm kind of, you know,
Uh,
I'm bothered by it.
yeah. But you know what? She should be prepared. You should. What's that called? She should bring some tracks like that
No,
because they're.
I want to bring the band. I want to do the
I
band.
know, but since you said she's not scheduled to perform, you don't want to bring the whole band and not perform. What I'm saying is, bring a track just in case there's a no show, and then they could just slip her in between sets or something. No, because
Mm-mm.
that's what I told Jenny B to do about a year ago or something like that, or 2 years ago.
Yeah, but
So just bring your music just in case.
yeah. I just for me, it's not. It's not. If
See,
she's not
all
gonna,
or none.
well, it's because of the fact that we've already put all this investment into the band, and I don't want to sit there and take away from that. I don't want people to sit there and say, "Oh, she's just a track artist." She's not. She's got her own band. That's the
But
whole.
you can explain that on the stage and say, "Hey,
No, they
we
don't give
just
you enough time. It's not that. It's not that simple. And plus, also, it you can say that at the beginning of the show, but do you want to spend your day saying or spend your time saying that before every song?
well between songs."
No, you don't.
Okay.
You want to give out information, where to
Right.
find me, where to follow me. That's what you want to spend your time
Right.
on
And
instead of
and for booking information, because I have a band, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom, like that.
yeah. You
That's all
don't
you got to do. I have a live band, boom, 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 like
yeah,
that.
but it's just think of the counter. Just think of that other person that's listening to her go, and
Yeah.
she says, "I have a band." You're like, "Yeah, right. Why you up there by yourself?"
Yeah. Because I wasn't booked like that. But you know what? There are a lot of people that don't get booked every time, and this is probably a little bit of favoritism and stuff
Well,
like that.
for me, what gets me is that there's several artists on there that are playing 2 days.
Yes, I heard about that. I mean, this is not the first year that's happening, but
No, it's not. It's not. It's just it's it
you
doesn't
know,
have to, there should be some semblance of uniformity
yeah.
and just uh, uh
Well, do you remember last year? That I think it was last year or the year before that Beano G was on Bumper Show,
mhm,
and Bumper grilled Beano on that, and then later on, Beano was on my show, and they everybody thought I threw Bumper on the bus. I said no, I did not throw Bumper on the bus and stuff like that. But I will. But Bino's gonna be on my show the Tuesday before fanfare, so I will ask him about that. Or you could just join the chat and remind me to ask him about that if I don't.
I we were there. We were there when he was talking to Bino. Remember, we were at Bumpers,
Yes, yes, I remember that. But I'm
and
saying he's gonna be on my show the Tuesday before this, like
no,
in a couple weeks,
but
about
you
4 weeks.
know that was that day that I told him I'll. Where he goes, "Are you going to give up your Saturday, your Friday, and your Saturday to host the bands?" And I was like, "Yes, I'll do it."
Yeah. Oh, he
And
said that.
yeah, he asked him that, and well, Bino was like, I just don't have anybody to do it. Are you going to give up your time? He was asking Bumper, are you going to give up your Friday, your Saturday, so that way you can take care of the bands and everything? And I said, yes, I will. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Nothing happened,
Okay.
So that's why, yes, I
You know what? I am surprised since she was nominated for the Town Music Awards. That
I'm
why
just
is she
saying
not?
it's a kind of an obvious thing for me.
Yeah, that would just make sense.
Hmm.
That offer them to perform. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't. Maybe it's because they had a whole Becca day. Okay, maybe not. Because you
There's
said that.
there are people there that I was like, who,
Okay.
that are playing 2 days.
Hmm. Don't know what to tell you. All right, let's get off of that. That's another topic, but not this Thursday, but next Thursday is the Permanent Mundial. This will be the first time I'm going to it, and I'm looking forward to it. And Joanna Ray is nominated,
Yes.
and she's performing, right? I think
Yes.
it's okay. So cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Hmm.
Is Jenny B nominated for anything or performing?
I am not sure. She did not give me that answer. I mean, she did not tell me if she was or not.
Who
Uh,
is performing for that?
uh,
Stephanie, I think, is right.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, but I kind of remember. And the guy that will not be mentioned. Okay, it's gonna. I think it's Sunny. Sunny's performing, right? I'm just gonna ignore him when he's on stage. It's like,
Oh
wasn't
man,
he at
come
the?
on.
Wasn't he at the? What was it? Was he at the Tejano Music Awards?
Yes.
Did he perform,
I don't know. I was
or was it
I
the
was
Buddha Vida
backstage.
Awards?
I was backstage. Remember? Well, no, I
Maybe
was
it was the
coming up
Buddha
to.
Vida Awards. I think it was the Buddha Vida
I think it
Awards.
was a Pura Vida
Yeah,
Awards.
I just ignored it. I saw because when everybody was up there, I was there filming like that. But when Sonny was there, I just sat my ass down. I said, "Forget it. I'm not even gonna enjoy that." And you know what? I, I have two nemesis. It's not just Sonny. It's No Show Lucky Joe.
No
I'm sorry,
shit.
Mark. I'm sorry, Mark from Freddie Records, but that was 3 times, and the third time he still hasn't apologized or given me a reason why he didn't show.
Oh
Like that. I'm sorry.
man.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry, Freddie Records, but he earned that nickname. No Show Lucky Joe.
How many times did he cancel on you?
3 times. Well, he didn't cancel because the third time he didn't even bother telling me. The first two he canceled and had reasons and stuff like that. But and then we rescheduled. Third time didn't even call me back or return a phone or a text or nothing. So,
I'm
gosh.
sorry, brother. I didn't
Oh,
know.
tell me he's on your show next week. Is that what you're gonna tell me?
No, why would I say that, man? It's
Oh,
not.
he's on the week after. Okay, I know you're probably gonna have him on your show, and you probably have Sunny on your show, but I don't care.
No, hold on, just a second. Let me give this. All right, I got it. So, scheduled to appear.
Oh, okay, for the premieres. I thought you for your schedule for your shows.
No, no, no. For
I
the
don't want to know about that because
no, scheduled to perform.
okay, for the premieres mundial. Okay,
Premios Mundial. First of all, Michael Salgado because he's celebrating his 30 years.
what? He's gonna be there?
Hmm.
Oh, OMG, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah, Ricardo Castellon is going to
yes,
be there.
awesome. And he's also gonna be at the Vegas Tejano, and he's doing that Vegas vibe cool pool party.
Whole party, yes.
Yes,
There's
that's
going
gonna
to
be
be,
cool.
it says, a special appearance by Stephanie Montiel and David Lee Garza.
Yes, my Stephanie's gonna be there.
Conjunto El Dorado, that's the El Dorado, I mean, the Edison kids that did the remake
I don't
of
know that.
you don't know. Oh, geez,
The
brother.
kids?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can share this with you.
What kids are you talking about? What were the two little boys that one was playing the squeeze box and Barrio Boys? That's what Barrio
Yeah,
Boys.
I think they're going to be
That's
there
not
too.
them, right? They
No,
didn't
no,
rename themselves. Okay,
hold on. Let's see if I can do this.
are the Barrio Boys playing for fanfare?
Huh?
A little dig right there. Are Barrio Boys playing for fanfare? Because they did last year, didn't they? And a lot of people were ticked off because they were just brand new.
Hmm.
But you know what? I understand why the Town Music Awards would do that because they need to promote the young artists. And I
I
know
don't have
Joanna Ray's one of those younger ones too.
I don't have an issue with them performing or anything else. I mean, yes, give them give them a place
A
to
spot,
a spot. Yes, give them. But the deal is this: if you are limited in spaces, you shouldn't be giving somebody two
two. Yes,
when they are. I understand you want to keep your big artist or whatever that's going to be your draw,
yeah,
but this one wasn't an artist that's that at that level,
yeah.
and I don't believe that that's uh, necessarily fair because it's
Have
like
you
this.
heard their music? I
Well,
don't know who you're talking about, but have you heard their
no,
music?
no, no. It's like this. This is a perfect example. I ran into this at the very beginning when I was doing when I had brought on one of my co-hosts onto the show,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, "Oh, we got to play this band. We got to play this band and everything else." And I was like, "Well, they're kind of bordering, conjunto and norteño."
Norteño.
It
Yeah.
was right there in the cusp, and I really wasn't liking it whatsoever. But uh, I was like, okay, I have these songs. I'll go ahead and do it. But they didn't want to talk about the songs that I had
Oh, they
because
want to talk about the Norteños songs.
because those weren't the ones that they wanted to push. They wanted to push the norteño songs,
Right.
and that's what bothered me. It's not that I hate norteños or I have any animosity toward norteños and everything else, but I have a Tejano format, and my what I'm doing is to promote Tejano music.
Yeah, because there's a
That's
lot of Norteño
right.
radio
Yeah.
shows and
They
state.
can go to those shows and promote their music
Right.
there. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
But the time that I used up promoting their norteño songs, I could have used promoting another Tejano.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And
Right.
so that's really what was bothering me about it. And I've already said this plenty of times. I don't like norteño. I don't listen to norteño, and I don't know it well enough to give it justice.
Right.
So I don't want to sit there and talk about a genre of music that I don't have enough knowledge. I'm too ignorant to sit there and make a qualified statement
Right.
about it and say, the to critique a song and give it its give it value.
Right.
Everything that I would be saying about norteño music is false because I don't like it and I don't know it. I
Right.
don't
Now
understand it.
there's some artists that are purists about Tejano and I enjoy conjunto music too. So I lump
Mhm.
the conjunto with
Mhm. Oh
Tejano
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
like
no.
that. But there's some artists that say no, that's conjunto. It's not Tejano, and I'm going. You know,
Well,
I
yeah.
see.
There's got to be a happy medium, but we have to understand what
Yes.
the integrity of my show and my radio station has to be intact,
Right.
and that's what I want. Especially, I want the artist to understand. I will always promote Tejano music. I
Right.
am not going to waver into something completely else
Right. Now, if the
because
norteño has a Tejano version, then That's
Yes,
fine. But
yes. And
yeah,
if it's a Tejano that wants to push one of their mariachi songs, even that,
all right.
but their main part of their catalog is Tejano, and that's why I want to support them. If they want to, Joanna has a mariachi song on her album,
Hmm.
but that's a very special song for her, a song she wrote, and so I understand the meaning behind it and why that is okay for me. I have leeways here and there, but you'll never hear me play banda. That just won't. Real quick,
Okay.
let me finish up here real quick. Joanna Ray is going to be performing. Rev Ray is going to be performing. Vanita Leo is going to be playing.
Who?
Lily
Who's
Vanita
that?
Vanita Leo. She does like a she's a very beautiful singer. I mean, she's got this really sultry voice. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's got a she sings a little bit jazzy kind of way.
Okay.
She's just really. I love the way she the guy who plays her guitar. He's the arranger, and he arranges it kind of really jazzy kind. It's really well. Lily
Okay.
Bella. I don't know who that is.
I'm not
Lily
familiar.
Bella, and then Ali and Ashley Acosta. And if I
Allie. Oh wait, is that our alley? Like Alfredo's alley?
Yeah, they're supposed to be playing Alfredo. I know Ali's supposed to be performing.
I think Allie will be recording a mariachi song. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, is she performing at the Premiers Mundial?
Hi, Janie.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad. I'm sorry, Janie. Okay, there's Janie. Hi. What is she? I agree with Lawrence. There's so many bands. Give everybody a chance. Don't have the same bands play on different days. Yes. Okay. I want to say this on my show that Janie, I am so sorry. Now you're asking me why I'm apologizing to Janie.
Why are you
Well,
apologizing to Janie?
okay, I'm going to tell you is that I, we went to the after party for the Time Music Awards, and it was at Jaime's place.
Hmm.
I didn't recognize Jamie, and I,
Oh man.
yeah, and Janie is she goes and says hi, and I go hi, like that. And then I'll see Alfredo next to her, and I go, "Hey, Alfredo." And they go, "Oh, JD." I was going like that. I didn't recognize that, and I felt so bad that I didn't recognize her. But I've talked to Alfredo, and Alfredo's face has been on the show, so I recognize his face more, and I recognize Allie's face. I didn't recognize Janie, and I apologize. And you know what? If she walked up to me like tomorrow or at the awards, I'm probably gonna forget because I am gonna apologize right now because I have 200 students every semester, so I'm inundated with people all the time. And if you're not in my face like multiple times, I can't remember like that. But I'm sorry, Janie. I will try to. You'll have to probably reintroduce your face to me again. But I felt real bad after that. I said, oh, I felt bad like
Hey,
that,
thank you, Bobby. Thank
like
you.
that.
You're right. Yeah,
Uh,
you're right.
uh,
I know who it is now.
okay. What did Bobby say? Hey, Bobby. He said, hello. Lily Bella is Stephanie Montiel's daughter.
She's got that really nice.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Lily though.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's Lily.
Lila.
Is it Lila?
No, no, it's not Lila. It's Ilea. Ilea is her daughter's
Yeah, but I
name.
think she's going by Lily. I think.
Oh, she is.
Yes. Yeah, she's
Oh,
going by Lily.
well,
Lili.
her real name's Ilea. I know that because she was on my. I was the first person to put her on TV.
How are you the first person that put her on TV?
She's a little baby, like this. When she was like less than
Can you
six
see
weeks
it?
old, huh?
Can you see that?
Oh yeah, I see her right there. Yeah. Oh, okay, Lily.
You want
Okay,
to
I see.
share it? You want to share it?
Oh, you want me?
I don't see it.
Okay. Well, it's not gonna be very good. Oh wait, somebody just switched it on me.
Oh, that was me.
There it
Sorry.
is. Yeah. Okay, Lily Bella. Okay. Well, I didn't realize she was. Whoops. Uh, sorry about that.
No, you're cool.
I didn't know she was changing her. I guess she got a different stage name or musician name or
Hmm.
something like that.
You know,
Okay.
she's pregnant.
Again? I mean, she's got a second baby. I did not know that.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why Stephanie said that she wasn't ready to be on my show. Because when I found out she was going to be singing, I reached out to Stephanie. I said, Stephanie, remember, I was the first one to put her on TV, something like that. And for those people, you can go back to It's Tejano Time and look, scroll all the way down. The thumbnail has got Stephanie, me, and Ilea on there, and she's the baby, like that. So, but I want her to be a debuter on my show. But I guess what? I bet you I'm not going to be the first person to debut her as an artist. I feel bad. Okay, but that's okay. I don't have that relationship with Ilea yet.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yet, yet.
But you know what? It's a good song. I like the
Okay.
song.
Oh, she has a song out.
Yes, she's got a song
Oh
out.
wow. Okay, I have to listen to it.
You don't know that she has a song out?
Oh,
Well, what were you gonna interview her for?
well, she didn't have a song back in October
Oh, okay. Yeah.
like that. She said they made announcements. I think Stephanie announced that, and Gabe were announcing that their daughter was going to start performing
Hmm.
or singing like that. I mean, she already sang. She sang for I think she's a dancer, and she danced for some basketball
She
team.
she danced for the Spurs, bro.
Oh, the Spurs. Okay. Oh.
Come
But she
on.
also performed here in Dallas. She was in a band in Dallas too.
Yeah, it's
I can't remember the name of the band, but
you're just man,
oh,
you're
the Spurs. Okay, sorry.
so bad, so
All
bad,
right. I shouldn't.
so
Well, okay, I guess most of the title fans are Spur fans, but I'm a Mavs fan, so maybe I should. Okay.
you know what? I like the Mavs. I
Yes.
do. I'm not a big fan of the Spurs, but I'm not it's just that I never got into it. But my son is a huge fan of the
Okay.
Spurs. Now, when he turned 17, during that time, I was living in Arlington, and I was always on the road, during the weekends, so I didn't have a lot of time with him, and so I bought some tickets, some Spurs tickets for him, and he was just on cloud nine. And then I got tickets for the alley, where they come out in and out, you
Yeah.
know, so that way he could be there. And he was just cloud nine. It was just like the best game ever. I don't even
Yeah.
remember the score. I don't remember anything other than my son was so happy, and then for me, that was all it. That's all that really mattered.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
is that and we were doing really dumb things. It's like, okay, if I eat this nacho chip as fast as when he throws, and finish it before the ball
He
hits the rim,
scores.
he scores, and
Yeah.
dumb stuff like that. But it was so
Yeah.
much fun, and
And he did it. He says, "Look, you caused that to
I know,
the score.
yeah.
It's your
Yeah,
score."
hey,
Yeah.
keep doing it, keep doing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, I'm gonna get sick
Yeah.
from
Or
all
hold your
this.
breath. Hold your breath to
Well,
shoot.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. But all of that was fun.
Yeah.
It was well worth it. But we had a great time, and so
Okay.
it,
Oh, I was gonna say, Janie says I will have a name tag on me. Thank you.
a good one, JD.
All right.
Sorry, that was funny to me.
Oh, hey, Alfredo said Grupo Fijo will be playing Saturday
You'll be playing Saturday. That's
at
awesome, bro.
Fanfare. All
That's
right.
awesome. Yeah,
I
I
will try to see you again. I did see him last year perform.
don't
It
do
was
that.
2 years ago. I didn't see him. He
Don't do that.
invited me.
You're gonna do it.
Okay,
You
I
tell
know.
me you're gonna.
Let's see. What is
You,
this? Can't wait for Leah to have her second baby. Okay. We don't know. Is she just recently
it's
pregnant?
you know what? I shouldn't even have said it that way. I have heard that she is pregnant.
Okay.
I don't have direct confirmation. How's that?
Okay.
Let me back that up. I do not know definitively if she is pregnant or not.
Well, I hope she's at least past her 12th week because it's unlucky to make an announcement before that. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Most people shouldn't say they're pregnant, like, because,
Oh
oh,
yeah, and eggs are
yeah.
so expensive. You can't do the ojo thing. So
Oh, okay. All right.
he
Let's
just.
see. Alfredo said, promises, promises. You left before we played. No, I didn't see you. I did see you guys. All right. So I did just starting cheese man. Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
All right.
That was funny. That was truly funny.
Okay. Well, you know what? I had some other topics that we needed to talk to, and I have to put my. Oh, by the way, Sunday we celebrated my daughter's 10th birthday. She had her school
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, and we had like I think 36 kids RSVP, but only they counted only 28, so maybe they threw in a couple for free like that, but it actually went very well. It was the the least amount of stress I've had for one of her birthday parties. And I normally make the cake, but I didn't make the cake this year, and that was so much better. Like because I didn't have to stress over the birthday cake. But yeah, we didn't. We're okay. On my agenda, we did talk about the premios a little bit.
Hmm.
We did. I wanted to talk more about fanfare, but I mean the fanfare a little bit and the
We did
media
talk about it.
gala.
We did talk
Yeah,
about.
I want to talk more about it.
Real quick,
Yeah.
for if you are a new artist or if you're a new band or you know a new artist or a new band, have them come out to the radio gala. There's going to be over 60
Yes.
radio stations and personalities that are going to
Wait,
be
did you
there.
say 60?
60, 60. There's going to be over the people from Michigan are going to be there as well for the big fiesta that they
You
have up
said
in Michigan.
60, 60.
60. Yes, that's what I said.
They didn't have that many last year.
Yes, they did. They had like, well, I don't know how much they had last year. I don't.
60.
I was
Okay.
there. I was there, and I was
I
too
was there
busy trying to.
too.
I was too busy trying to get everything that I was doing.
Yeah.
So,
I
you know,
would think there was more like 20. I was going to say, well, hey, what's bringing the other 40?
no, that's not true. There were more than that.
Not 60, though.
I remember when we came in that where the tables that they had arranged, I couldn't set up my system there because it was too narrow. All the tables were, but everybody had their table up.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, they had tables for everybody already
yeah.
sectioned off.
Well, I don't know
Really.
about 60, but there are going to be a lot of people out there.
Also,
Right.
if you watch my show, sorry. Also, if you watch my show on Thursday, I'm going to be giving tickets away for Tejano Mundial, 5 pairs,
Oh, okay.
because it's their
Hey,
fifth anniversary. I have 5 pairs of tickets to give away. So be
I did.
watching.
Wait, you said this Thursday? Oh, okay. It's not until
I have,
next Thursday.
yeah, I have a show this Thursday. So
No, I thought the awards, but hey, can
mhm.
I win a ticket? Because I haven't bought a ticket.
You don't need a ticket, bro.
I know. Well. Hopefully, I don't need a ticket.
You're going to be in there with me. You're my
Oh
plus
yeah.
one. You're my plus
Oh, my
one,
plus.
honey. Yeah,
Oh wow. I
that's right,
thought Joanna
boo.
Ray might be your plus one.
No, no, boo. You're my boo,
All
man.
right. All right. All right. There you go.
No, no, you
Okay, but I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about the Vegas Town takeover a little bit. But you know what? It's already past 8 o'clock. Everybody knows that.
Alfredo says, Nemo's not on. Keep going, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but I have a daughter. You
I
know.
will, Alfredo.
Yeah.
I will send you some information definitely for sure. Yes. You
Okay.
need one ticket?
You
I'll
need
see
one
what I
ticket.
can do.
How
I'll
much are tickets? How much are tickets?
let me go back to the thing real quick. Bear with me just a second and I'll pull it up.
That you're a member
I am, yes.
Hano 360, so you get as part of your membership, you get a couple tickets, right?
Yeah, I get tickets, but
And
I
you
want
get
to.
to vote, right?
Yes, I do get to vote, but I
Membership
want
has
you
its
to
privilege.
understand. I want everybody to understand for sure that I do not, in any way, shape, form, or fashion, allow any preference on my station or with the award show. For me, my integrity is paramount.
Impeccable.
Well, it's paramount to what I do, and I have to not allow uh, to it be suspect or sullen in any way. So that's why no,
You don't want your ethics to be questioned.
well, I mean, they're going to be questioned, but I don't want to give them reason to question it.
Right.
Everybody's going to be suspect, period.
Right.
I don't believe anybody has like a totally clean slate.
Right.
Everybody's going to say, I don't know about Lawrence. But I want to be able to lead by example and show people that I am a person of integrity, at least at that very minute.
Yeah.
Regular general admission is going to be $25 for one or $40 for two tickets. And that's a general admission, excuse me. And then $100 for the VIP. The VIP ticket gives you access to the back where all the artists are and everything else. And
Oh,
so,
really? I didn't know that.
yeah, and so that's how that's going to go. You need one too, Alfredo. I only got two, and I need three. Well, we'll talk about it, brother. You've helped me out, and I have a problem. I have a problem. I have no problem helping you out, brother.
Yeah.
So,
At least try.
at
Like
least
that.
try. Yes, at least try.
Yes. Okay. Because you know what? I need two also.
Alfredo, my wife and I are VIPs.
Ooh. You can thank Allie for that, right?
Mhm.
Oh. Allie, Allie's nominated, right? Oh, what is Joanna Ray nominated for? What's the
She's got a song of the year. I think it's Omnaje. It may be Conjunto. I don't remember. One of her songs is
nominated?
not nominated. She was at the beginning. She was nominated for four songs,
Oh wow!
and then social artist and also entertainer of the year.
Oh
You
wow!
know, these are one of the ones that I'm like, okay, because I don't understand what the qualifications are for some of these categories,
Uh
because
huh.
I'm one of those that's like, wait a minute, that person has not performed at all this year.
Right. Hey, aren't you nominated for an award? No, weren't you nominated for something like a podcaster?
I never get nominated for anything, bro.
Ah, well,
I
this.
I was nominated, but that wasn't that's
Oh, okay.
not for this one, not for this
Oh,
one.
okay. I can't
It was
remember which
it
one.
was a different award show, and so
Okay.
uh,
I am never nominated.
I don't. It's not something that's on my list. To be honest with you,
It's
I
not on
am.
my list either.
I'm just a regular guy, dude. I really,
All right.
honestly, you know what?
It's not be nominated.
I'm just a. If you see, you know me, this is the
I
who I
know.
am all the time.
We don't do
This
it for the
person.
accolades.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
it. Um,
Yeah.
um,
We don't do it for the views and the subscribers that, if our subscribers go up, woo, yes. Actually, I do like it. I do like I'm a numbers guy. It's nice to be recognized.
my numbers, that whole thing is it's Bumper's fault. You were there. We were having that breakfast, and he's like, "Well, how many people listen to you, Lawrence?" I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know," and I had never looked until
Yeah.
he asked that question.
He
And
doesn't count QO radio station,
he
you know.
doesn't.
He doesn't. So
I know he doesn't, but that's
I know.
okay. It
Right.
doesn't bother me none. I'm okay with it. I
Right.
don't
You got what you got. He's got what he's got.
I don't see
You both.
anybody. I do not see anybody in that light. I
Yeah.
everybody, we're the way I see it, we're all trying to help each other out. And there's nothing wrong with other people not liking my show. There's nothing wrong with other people not liking who I am or liking my voice or anything
Right.
else or my laugh,
But
you
you
know?
know what? If I know Bumpers, I don't know if he's trying to make a living out of it, but he's making money, and I think if his subscribers higher or his numbers grow, I think he could probably charge more, and he definitely deserves to charge more
Oh
if
yeah. I
his
mean,
numbers grow.
if that's his end goal, then that's his
Yeah.
end goal. I think one of the things that I get a lot
Same
sometimes,
thing with Rock and Roll James.
yeah, for me, a lot of the criticism that I get, people think I'm pedantic, and it's not
You're what?
that I'm pedantic.
What's that?
I know it all.
Okay. All right. I'm a math guy. I don't know anything about English or Spanish or anything like that.
just,
My vocabulary is very limited.
just
Okay.
there you go. You know what? Let me give you some knowledge. Let's give you the last lesson of the day.
Okay.
Okay, something that you didn't know is true. It is very very true, but uh, I got to see it, but not a lot of people get to see it.
Okay.
Rainbows are perfect circles.
Okay.
They are.
Oh, you mean if it's a complete rainbow?
The only reason
Because
we
they
don't
arch.
see, yeah, the only reason we only see the arch is because of the curvature of the earth. We don't get to see the entirety of the rainbow. And 42.7 degrees is the only way you can see it. You have to have the sun behind you at 42.7 degrees in order for you to see the rainbow. So when I am standing next to you, what I see as a rainbow is different than what you see as a rainbow. It's unique to every person.
Hmm.
Now, when I was on a airplane ready to jump out, the storm had cleared up, and I
Oh,
looked
you
down.
actually saw one?
I saw the rainbow, and it comes out as a ring.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
You
because
you
it's a
should have
perfect.
taken a picture.
I was in the military. Why would I take a picture? What would I take a picture with?
Oh,
I
you
mean,
guys didn't have that. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I wasn't allowed to have. You know what? There's only like two pictures that exist of me in the field.
Okay.
I
You know
have a
what? I'm gonna have to Google that picture. I mean, not a picture of you, but Google rainbows and see if anybody in aircraft carriers and jet.
oh yeah, that's I don't know about pictures if anybody has pictures, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's the deal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
well, you're welcome, Alfredo. Anytime, man. You know, I'm here. I'm here to help at
what's
any
he
time.
say? Okay. Thanks
He said,
for
"Thank you
setting
so
up
much."
Q. Yes. And Janie said, "So what? That is very interesting about rainbows."
Yeah,
Yes.
look it up. It used to be. I think people used to. That's what I said is the lesson of the day.
Right.
People used to think it was actually 22 point something, like 22.4, but it's actually 40. It's in 40 degrees. But it's individual. It's unique to every individual. So your experiences with a rainbow, cherish it because it's your own. In Native American culture, the rainbow was actually the bridge from this life to the next life. And we actually, you see it on my ring sometimes. We have coral in our coral. If you look at a rainbow, the top of the rainbow is got a little thin piece of red, and then on the bottom of the rainbow is a thin piece of red, and that is the bridge that we use to cross over to the netherworld.
Oh, it's not to the pot of gold.
No such thing as pot of gold in a circle, bro. There's no end. You know,
All right.
circle of life,
Hey,
circle of life.
let me ask you that. What about a double rainbow? Is that
It's still
no
the
same thing?
fact it's just different distances of water away from you, two different levels of water, but the sun is directly behind you, giving you the ability to see two of them at the same time.
You know what? I was thinking, wow, maybe a double rainbow occurs when you have one rainbow over water and it's a reflection. It reflects it. The light
Mm-mm,
bends and curves it up. I don't know. I was
mm-mm.
just thinking, but it's a hypothesis.
Could be I mean, I don't think I've ever read that
No, I'm
before.
just
So,
it doesn't a hypothesis doesn't have to be true.
well, no,
It's an
it's a good thought,
educated
but I
guess.
haven't I haven't read anything. You know,
Okay.
hypothesis is just a guess. It's not an
Right.
educated guess.
Educated guess. Okay.
You know.
All right. You're gonna help me close it. Nemo's not here. I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time.
And I'm Indio with QVO Radio. Thank you very
And
much.
and you've been oh wait. Sorry. Is there anything you want that okay, everybody knows your I've already said Talk to Me podcast and Cubo Tejano podcast, and you have Cubo Radio. You have an app. Okay, they
Mhm.
can go to you know go to the iPhone thing, or what's
Yeah.
that other phone?
It's
Android thing.
Google Play or
Google Play.
the iPhone App Store, and you can download it for free there. But honestly, let
And
me
you
say this.
updated that app late. Last
Yes,
time I checked, I was going, wait, this looks different.
yeah, I did. Uh, I do want to say for everybody, it's been trying times here lately, especially politically. But be strong, take care of each other, be safe, be good to each other, be human. It's the only way we can live. It's the best way to live.
Okay. And you've been watching Tejano Talk. All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I think I already mentioned it. Next week, it's going to be Liz Garcia. And I think Nemo will be back next week. Okay. We didn't need Nemo for this show. So we
I
probably
got
would
I
have.
got Grupo Rodeo on Thursday. They're making a comeback. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Vuela, vuela
So is it?
palomita, vuela.
So
That's it.
is Roel going to be on it, or
No, I don't know if Roel is going to be on the show. I do
okay?
know the
Because he
other
used to
two.
be one of the lead singers for that.
Yeah. So
Okay. So is it the original, or is it?
from what I understand, yes.
Wow. And it's next week.
No,
This Thursday.
this Thursday. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, everybody stays tuned. Okay. And again, you've been listening to How to Talk.
Tejano talk.
And watch Talk to Me this Thursday to see Grupo Rodeo. All
There
right.
you go.
All right. See you, everybody. Thanks,
Bye.
Lawrence.
Bye. Thank you.